in SeemsGoodMagic community. My name is Meryn, and today I got for you some standard brewy sort of blue-white SRAM auras deck by Jim Davis. So before we get started, huge thanks to Alex Stevenson for having me here on SeemsGoodMagic. It was very nice of him to let me showcase something on his channel and shout out my own channel. So if you like sort of weird, crazy, brewy, sort of standard and modern decks, make sure to check out my channel because I do that sort of thing there. Link will be down in the description below. So let's get on with this. This deck comes from Jim Davis. If you watch Star City Games content, you should know who Jim Davis is. He's a really good Magic player, and you know, top 8's a bunch of SCG Opens and Invitationals and Player of the Year stuff and whatnot. I don't know, but he brewed this deck. This is blue-white auras. So the story of this is, on my gameplay I posted on my channel yesterday, like in round number 2, I versed this deck, and I was like surprised, and I'd never seen it before, and so I looked it up and found out Jim Davis was the one who created it, so that was pretty cool, and I'm going to try it out because it looked super sweet, and it beat me, so that shows that it's pretty good. So this deck is built around SRAM Senior Edificer. Whenever you cast an aura, equipment, or vehicle spell, you draw a card. And we're mostly going to be casting auras in this deck. So auras that we can cast to get triggers off of SRAM are Cartouche of Knowledge, full playset, Cartouche of Solidarity, full playset, and a full playset of Curious Obsession. And we even have one single Child of Solidarity to pick up our cartouches. And so we're just going to put a whole bunch of auras on one creature and just start beating face with that fatty. So the things we're going to be using for that is Sacred Cat, good Lifelinger. If we make Adorned Pouncer, just like really huge flying and double strike, it will close the game out pretty fast. Legion's Landing for some more lifelink and some late game spitting out tokens. Curious Obsession, if you haven't seen this card, pretty much, and throughout Magic's history, any card or any aura that has the word curious in its name will say that when it deals damage to a player, draw a card. So that's what this does, but the creature also gets +1/+1. Next, we have a bunch of one of Spell Pierce for, you know what that's for. One of Dive Down for protection, one of Sheltering Light for protection, and we have a Danto's Vanguard, which is a really super sweet card. 2-drop 1/1, but if it's attacking it gets +2/+0, so pretty much it's a 2-drop 3/1. And we can pay 4 life to give it indestructible. And that's really good if we throw a whole bunch of auras on it, because then we can protect it with itself. And that is about it. We got 20 lands. This isn't Jim Davis's exact list. I switched out a couple things. I switched out 2 things in the sideboard, and I took out 1 irrigated farmland because I didn't want to get screwed by tap lands all the time. So those are the only differences. In the sideboard, got 3 Fragmentize, 1 more Sheltering Light, 3 Slash of Talons. He had 2, but I went up to 3 because I felt like this was really good against the aggro strategies and against Glint Sleeve Siphoners and whatnot. And I was playing some standard recently, and just like every other game, or like 75% of the games I played are just against aggro. Just everything aggro. So I just wanted to go up in Slash of Talons. 1 more Spell Pierce for Planeswalkers, Negates for Planeswalkers, and Board Wipes and whatnot. Baffling End. I forgot to mention the 3 Baffling End in the main board as some good removal. If we need another one, there it is. And 2 Squire's Devotion. Now, Jim Davis had 2 Authority. The console's in the sideboard, but I felt like Squire's Devotion just seemed more impactful. So I went up in one of those. So yeah, that is the deck. And I have not yet played this deck yet, so we will find out together if it will do things. So without further ado, I will see you in round number 1. Alright, we got round number 1 here with blue-white SRAM auras, or probably SRAMas for short. Because when the SRAM O's deck came out, it was SRAM O's, so if it's SRAM auras, then why not SRAMas? Yeah, this is a good hand. We can do things that we want to do. We've got the SRAM, so let's keep it. I haven't played this deck, so I don't know which one to start on. I'm going to start with Sky Marcher Aspirant just because it does more damage. What do you got for us, NIMS 86? They're thinking. They're probably reading our card because nobody plays this except Jim Davis. So next turn, SRAM. Turn after that. Oh, could be a mirror. Yeah, let's just get the value engine out there. I feel pretty safe against an irrigated farmland on turn 1. I don't think they're going to be able to remove our stuff right away. But we could fear the Wrath to Exile, or whatever it's called. Oh, they got the Baffling in. Okay. Okay, Curious Obsession is good. We can start drawing cards. So let's do that. And let's also... Oh man, we should have left up... Yeah, I probably should have left up the Spell Pierce. Okay, did I just Legion's Landing here? No, let's Cartouche. It's a little risky, but we at least get another attacker. Gonna get to draw a card. So that's good. Yes, I'll draw a card. Alright, cool. We can leave up Spell Pierce now. That is perfect. Now I'm feeling better about this. This is seeming nice. We're gonna get the City's Blessing next turn too. Gift of Paradise. Opponent's gonna get to ramp. Do we care about that? I mean, I don't want our opponent getting up to a lot of mana. I guess we Spell Pierce it. That very well could be a wrong play, but screw it. Alright, get another land. That's good. Cartouche up the Sky Marcher. Draw a card. Let's Legion's Landing, get the City's Blessing. And get in there for 6. And get to draw a card also. Yes, please. Always yes. More removal, which probably won't come in handy this game. Unless our opponent has some 2-drop ramp dudes, which I don't think they do. So this is probably that Bant approach deck that was going around. It was like at the Pro Tour. I've seen some people at my local LGS playing it. Do we have lethal? No. Curious Obsession is sweet. I like this card. Like I didn't know this card existed until I versed this deck. I might want to brew some more Aura stuff later because this card is sweet. Like why is this not seeing play in Boggles in Modern? Like you can splash blue for like Phantasmal Image, or not Phantasmal Image, Invisible Stalker, and put Curious Obsession. Thematic Compass. Okay. Adorned Pouncer. Well, we don't quite have lethal. So we get to transform. So, yes, let's draw a card. Another Curious Obsession. That's cool. I'm just going to pass and leave up Adonto the first for it, because if they wipe the board here, then we can get them with their end of turn activation. Alright, they concede. Yeah, we had them. We had it pretty locked down there. So we're going to bring in the negates because they got a lot of big scary things. Going to bring in the Spell Pierce. Take out the Baffling Ends because they do nothing here. Let's cut a... They don't have a lot of spot removal. So I don't think Dive Down is that... Actually, Dive Down is decent. But Sheltering Light is bad because they have Baffling End. And I guess we cut just a... Maybe we do cut the dive down. I don't know, it stops the Baffling End, but at the same time we just brought in a whole bunch of counter spells. I feel like it'll be clutch though. Maybe just cut a cat. Yeah, I'm fine with cutting a cat. Not in real life, but in Magic. In metaphor, I'm fine with cutting a cat. I guess we keep this. Got the SRAM. If we draw another land, we can wait and then protect it with Spell Pierce. Opponent is mulliganing to 5. So I'm feeling a lot better about this. Sunpetal Grove passes. And we draw Dorn Pouncer. Oh, I should play the island. My bad. Fun fact, this is my favorite plains ever, and this is my favorite island ever. The plains is from M13, the island's from M11. They're super sweet. I think I start with a Dorn Pouncer. I'd rather resolve a SRAM. They can go ahead and Baffling End the Dorn Pouncer if they want. Oh, they just don't have anything. Alright. Well, since they don't have the Baffling End, I don't think they have anything else. So let's just Curious Obsession and Cartouche and go all in. Attack for 6. Draw 2 cards. We draw 2, right? Yes. And again, that's super sweet. I didn't know it worked like that. Sure, I guess Cartouche again? On the... yeah, let's just go all in. Screw it. If we somehow get, like, Baffling Ended here, then SRAM will help us refuel. Yeah, they just don't have it. Alright, we got there. So, 1-0 so far in the league. And that is sweet. Alright, so I'll see you in the next round.